Shell, thanks so much. All new tonight, a statewide curfew will be in place for sex offenders on probation and parole as kids get ready to hit the streets for Halloween. And an Upstate sheriff is urging parents to check the sex offender registry before going out tomorrow night. Now, sex offenders who are under supervised release cannot give out candy, but the Greenwood County Sheriff's Office is urging parents to be proactive and really pay attention.
Yeah, can never be too careful. Fox Carolina's Brooklyn Cromer joining us live right now in our newsroom. And what did the sheriff say about that mandatory curfew tomorrow night, Brooklyn?
Well, Tori, Sheriff Kelly says sex offenders on probation and parole in South Carolina have a mandatory curfew on Halloween. Now, they're required to stay inside during peak trick-or-treating times, specifically between 5:30 and 9 o'clock tomorrow night. And they also can't participate in Halloween festivities, including handing out candy. Now, Sheriff Kelly says there are 177 registered sex offenders in Greenville County alone and hundreds more throughout the upstate. And his office encourages parents to check the sex offender registry before taking their kids trick-or-treating. The sheriff says this is not meant to scare parents, but to make them aware of who could be in their neighborhood. Now, many sex offenders are required to stay at home with their outside lights off and cannot hand out candy. Some counties require offenders to report to a central location during curfew hours. And the sheriff says it's perfectly okay to allow your child to trick or treat under supervision, but they want to ensure everyone stays safe.
Any information that you can obtain to help keep your children safe and to know where to go, even when it's not Halloween, you know, it's good information to have to know who's in your neighborhood or in your community.
Now, law enforcement says they'll have extra deputies out tomorrow night, and offenders across the state will be under surveillance. And the sheriff says kids should also travel on familiar, well-lit roads, go trick-or-treating in groups, and only approach houses with their porch lights on. Live in the newsroom, Brooklyn Cromer, Fox Carolina News Tonight.